Hello, TikTok. How y'all doing today? I'm out in the car heading to the muffler shop. Gonna get a mess of mufflers and brake parts and various other metal debris that they don't need and take it to the recycling yard. Gonna do a little scrapping, as we call over here in southeast Texas. So why don't you come all along with me, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of the video of what I'm doing today. Let me get a sip of this Dr. Pepper. And I don't work for them, but they're awesome. That probably ain't good content. I don't know. They might not like that. Anyway, I hope I didn't copyright no problems. Gotta put the shades on, folks. So here we go. Gotta get out of the travel trailer park. I live in a travel trailer park. My wife and I here many years ago now. It's been 8 years, golly. How time flies sometimes. But our whole counties, all three counties around here had a bad flood during Hurricane Harvey. Some of y'all may remember that. I don't know. But it was devastating. And so, you get through with Hurricane Harvey and get fixed up, rebuilt. A couple of years go by and we had another bad flood down here. Pretty much wrecked everything. Lots of folks did to recover from Harvey. And we recovered by saying, well, I think we're going to get us a truck and a travel trailer. We have another flood. Well, we can just pick up the whole rig and leave and go. We was retired. And, we're just tired of buying didn't know if we were ever going to get our mama back, our Nana. By God, somehow or another we did. Brought her home from the hospital. She was, how should I say, like a brand new baby. Whoops. She was like a brand new baby. My poor sweet wife was not herself anymore. Family told me I should put her into the nursing home, let them care for her, and I could not do that. She was my love of my life, sweetheart. Yeah, we fought a lot because we both were stubborn and hard-headed, but we loved each other deep down inside. Anyway, 32, 33 years later, we're fixing to have a 33-year anniversary coming up in November 20th. And our Teresa has grown and learned. I've had to teach her everything all over again. Everything, how to use a fork and a spoon and to TT and stuff. But anyway, she takes care of herself pretty dang good now, and she's not fully, and I don't think ever be back fully to where she was, but because we lose brain cells when we have massive head trauma. Some of that never comes back. But she's had a lot more come back than anyone that I know, and her doctors would ever think that she could have done. She's come a long way in the last 7 years. I'm glad for it. She's excited about it. We just got her eyes fixed. She had finished up her second cataract surgery, went well. She's seeing better now than she ever has ever in her life, she said. And not even wearing glasses. She may have to have reading glasses, in a month. We'll see. Right now, she's seeing real good. It's amazing what how the brain can heal up is baffling. What we can, when you're in a coma for 3 months and your muscles go into atrophy, they forget how to function. And when that happens, if you're still alive, you got to relearn how to make them function. And it either does happen or it does not happen. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. The brain doesn't heal enough. Sometimes, by the grace of God, the brain heals more than anybody thought it should or would or could. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But she's come out and doing great. We got real lucky because she wasn't sickly. For some reason or another, they expected her to be sickly, like on a belly tube all the time the rest of her life. I remember them saying that. But ever since I got her out of the hospital, she eats like a bird. But she eats. She eats what I make her. Anyway, I'm just about to the muffler shop, and I'm gonna close this video. I'm gonna pause this video. I don't know how long you can pause a video to pick it back up, but either way, I'm gonna make a cool cut. It's funny to see signs there that says daiquiris. Pull in here, it's a drive-thru. You can get you a daiquiri. But don't drink and drive, kiddios and folks. Don't drink and drive. And I'm not trying to preach from no hype. I've done it. Like God, ever since I quit drinking, I just couldn't believe how I behaved sometimes. What are you gonna do? I'm just glad I never hurt nobody. Thank you, God. And I think I'm gonna end on that note. Later, Gators. Hey, I'm back. Got myself situated in the pickup truck. Got me AC going here. Got the truck, as you can see back there through the back window, loaded down with mufflers and brake parts and just all kinds of things. Cut off tailpipes. You name it, we got it in here. They got a pretty heavy load today. Watch that tire, man. Gotta watch them new tires. They're a little wide.